In this video, it's first impressions on my first day in Coron, Palawan, Philippines.
We are in Southeast Asian Mexico right now.
I meet the locals.
Andy, Brando.
I sell money to my hotel manager.
For the listed exchange rate, I might add.
Learn how to name a tricycle.
Edwin and Elinda.
And consider my kidnapping at the airport.
Felt like we were all being processed as prisoners. Kind of a scam. You hear the sound of roosters, you know you're somewhere in Southeast Asia. And today I am in Coron, Palawan, Philippines. And I'm staying at a cool, budget-friendly little place in the center of town called Artlist Place. It was less than 20 bucks. And I've got a small room, tiny bathroom with one of those showers attached to the wall, but very well air conditioned, and pretty happy about that. This is my, I'm gonna do just a sort of a walk and talk in my first impressions of the Philippines and tell you a story of what happened with my, with a foreign exchange problem, trying to exchange Thai baht. And here is the manager of the place, Rob. Let me take off the ND filter. Hello. He'll figure into my story that I tell you. He bailed me out. Thanks, Rob. So, let's see. Kind of dark. Oh, here we go. So, it's a rustic little city for sure. And you know, I've been in Thailand for the last 3 months, and in Thailand and Vietnam for the last year, almost a year, 11 months now. So that was my frame of reference when I arrived here in Coron at the airport today. And I'm not in Kansas anymore. Let's just put it that way. I would say that the Philippines is to Thailand and Vietnam as Mexico is to the United States. So yeah, we're definitely not in Kansas. We are in Southeast Asian Mexico right now. And oh, these are cool. What's up? Trikes, I think they call them. You see they've got this really cool kind of Spanish retro vibe to them. Very, very funky indeed. And here comes another one now. I mean, they're all over the place. They all have these sort of cute names. Vince, Vania Elisa. Yeah. Okay, so that's his ride right there. And are you Vince?
No, that's my son.
Oh, that's your son. Okay, see, a lot of them, huh? YouTuber, yeah. YouTuber? Yeah. I'm showing the viewers the cool. What do we call them? Trikes? Tricycles. Yeah. They're cool, man. They have a very cool Spanish retro vibe to them, right? Very cool. And a lot of them have the names of the owners on them. Is this your son's?
My son and my daughter.
Your son and your daughter's name?
Yeah, the youngest daughter.
But that's your tricycle?
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of the owners put their family names on them?
Yeah, family names.
Okay.
The son, the name of the driver, the owner.
Name of the driver, the owner?
Family name. Like
they're cool. What's your name?
Andy.
Andy,
Nice
Brando.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Andy.
Yeah,
My first day in your city here.
Hope you enjoy your stay.
All right, so this is your shop?
Yeah.
Andy, I'm gonna come back at the end of this video and buy a cold beer because I just went through a
Okay.
stressful experience.
Yeah,
and
see you here.
Okay, I'll see you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so that human moment there should give you a pretty good sample of the village feel that this place here has. Coron, this is kind of like the center of town in Coron. Oh, there's the first two police officers I saw. Oh, this tricycle is kind of Mad Maxed out. Yeah, he's going with the flat black look on that tricycle. Edwin and Elinda. So when I first landed at the Palawan airport, the way I would describe it is as if it weren't a public airport, as if it were a private airport for a resort. Because as all the Western tourists get off the plane, the entire staff of the airport and the dispatchers out front for the cabs, for the vans, they all go into this like frenzied circus about asking you what hotel you're in and then insisting you get on designated vans. There's like little opportunity. I'm sure there are other ways and cheaper ways from the airport. It's kind of a scam. It's kind of a hustle. They hustle everyone into these vans, and everyone's just sort of like unsettled, and it felt like prison intake. You know, it felt like we were all being processed as prisoners, and sort of being kidnapped and held hostage, because the authorities at the airport, from the authorities at the airport all the way down to the van drivers, no one tells you what's going on. They're all just like hustling you into these vans. It was not welcoming. It was not Fantasy Island, let's put it that way. And everyone on the van was just like in this really uncomfortable, unsettled state of mind. And I did not feel welcome in this place. That's when I thought, yeah, I'm not in Kansas anymore. And then when I got to the hotel, I mean, the place is cool, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy with the deal that I got. But I only had Thai baht on me, and I wanted to change out my Thai baht. I didn't have any of my cards or anything. I jumped on a plane with thousands of Thai baht, and I managed to exchange a few of the baht just to buy some food at the Manila airport where I made the transfer. But I didn't want to get ripped off. They gave me a bad exchange rate there in Manila, so I didn't want to change all my Thai baht there. I figured I could just swap out my Thai baht when I arrived here in Coron. And FYI, the Thai baht is like the third most stable currency on earth, behind the US dollar and the Swiss franc. It is the most stable currency in Southeast Asia. And so I figured I would have no problem whatsoever exchanging Thai baht at the money exchanges. There are like 20 money exchanges along this street. Or at the bank that the money exchanges sent me to when they told me they wouldn't accept Thai baht. And I waited at the bank for about 25 minutes, only for the bank manager to tell me that they won't accept Thai baht either. And I'm here to catch up with my brother and his friends, and he hasn't been responding. They must be out on a boat, or I don't know what their agenda was today. But I didn't have any money to give the guy at the hotel. And so I had to like awkwardly walk back to the hotel after telling the guy I would walk down the street and swap out. Hello. After telling him I would, here we go. Hello. What's up, Philippines?
What's up?
Yeah, there you go. Rip a hole shot, man. Look at this lime green job. And another sort of soft pink one coming down the street. Hans and Cheska. Very proud of their offspring's names here. And so then I walk back to the hotel, and I'm trying to explain to the guy, without seeming like a total deadbeat, that the banks and the money exchanges wouldn't accept my Thai baht, and that I'm waiting for my brother to get back to me, because I could easily just sell my Thai baht to one of them or borrow money or whatever. And then time starts dragging on. It's getting a little uncomfortable. But the hotel manager, he bailed me out. He has a friend that travels frequently to Thailand, and got the friend on the phone and bought my several thousand Thai baht for the listed exchange rate, I might add. The Manila airport gave me 1.5 Philippine pesos to every one of my Thai baht, and his friend gave me the listed exchange rate of 1.62. So I ended up making out on that deal. But the other thing that I wanted to mention as my first impression here, and and why the place reminds me of Mexico. I lived in Mexico for a good part of 2 years. Is that as I made that trek to all the money exchanges, and even at the airports, there are like young kids, young recruits on the police force and security forces in these like Charlie Chaplin-esque oversized security uniforms, you know, that are draping off their 18-year-old frames, carrying loaded weapons, barking at you as you enter the airport, as you enter the bank, as you enter the money exchange. And you know, it's quite unsettling if you've ever been to a country where they have these like young kids. Here, in this case, they aren't carrying machine guns, not the ones that I saw, but it's unsettling to see these young kids in uniforms that don't fit simply because they're not big enough to fit an adult uniform yet, carrying loaded weapons and an aggressive attitude. So I'm a little off-put by many of my micro experiences today here on my first day in the Philippines. But as you saw with that guy Andy, the shop owner, and everyone that's driving by and sees the vlogging camera and is waving, the people are friendly. I think this place is the Southeast Asian Mexico simply because their government is effed up and can't get its act together. They are, after all, the country with the princess, Imelda Marcos. Did I get her name right? The lady with all the shoes. Yeah, they're that level of corruption country. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to a good time with my brother and his gang. They're all from Seattle, and two of the friends in his group are Filipino, and they have done this trek before to the Philippines, not to this particular island, but you know, it's something they all do as a group. And here I've been traveling by myself for the last year, so I'm kind of looking forward to doing things with a group, at least for the few more days that they're here, and then spending the rest of the week with my brother, exploring the natural splendor that is Coron, Palawan. I am gonna head back to Andy's shop and take down a cold beer or two to take the edge off the nerves. Take the edge off my nerves, the nerves that I got from my money exchange experience and all the kids carrying loaded weapons around here and this traffic, quite frankly. But I'm gonna leave you with the scene here on the street in Coron, Palawan, Philippines, and look forward to more edited videos from me from this trip, and I will see you in the next one. What up, Philippines?